Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, I'm using Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Stacey DeMarco. Good. All right, already shuffled. Let's go ahead, see what we have. It feels like it's already in step. Very curious. All right, you have the High Priestess. Yep, the High Priestess at the bottom. Somebody who has to take what's good and what's bad and balance it out. This is somebody who accepts life for, like, it's not going to always be good, but it's not going to always be bad, and just kind of deals with it best they can. Kind of like, this is just what we're handed. Now that I have this in front of me, it's up to me to do something with it. If I don't like how it is, I need to change it. That's that energy that we got going on here. That seems to be overseeing the whole thing. Because I feel like this is something that goes up and down, and it's one of those things that doesn't really go exactly as planned, but when you get to a point of like seeing like this is not working, it's up to you to get a hold of it and say, all right, then we're going to have to fix it. So when we're going into this situation, whatever you're dealing with, and I feel for the majority of you it's a person, they're very, I don't want to say they're difficult to deal with, but they're very disconnected to what you want. They're disconnected to the situation. Like if you're trying to make something better, you're trying to improve something, it's like you're supposed to be working with this other person is how it feels. And this other person is just not interested, and they just keep dropping the ball. They're not paying attention. They're not holding up their end of the bargain. They're just not doing what they should be doing. And what I'm getting on your side is like, this is something you've gotten quite used to dealing with. This is how this person constantly works. They drop the ball. They don't seem to be very interested. They're not really holding up their end. Any success that's coming from this part of the situation and the history of it, it's because you're doing it. And the situation is staying afloat, but you're the reason it's staying afloat. If you didn't do your part, it would fail. It would flat out fail. It would just come to a halt. Any success that happens here is because of what you're putting into it. Now, as this keeps going forward, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles here. And I'm seeing like you're pushing forward towards this person. And you're talking about this with this person. You're just kind of like, the only reason we're still afloat is because of everything I'm doing. And it's the truth. It's not like you're trying to like boast your own ego. It's literally the truth. You're just like, and you can flat out prove it. Like, I'm the one who's doing this. I'm the one who's bringing this over here. I'm making sure this gets done on time. I'm the one doing this. And it's like literally you have the receipts if you want to be like that. But you don't have to. It's just the other person can't even argue with you because they're not doing anything, and it's obvious. The only reason it's getting done is because you're doing it. And you're trying to bring it forward to them. You're like, listen, this isn't going to keep working this way. I can't keep going like this. You have to help me. If you're not going to help me, like, I'm going to walk away and do something different, and you're going to have to take care of yourself and do it. Like, I'm going to step out of this. Is that really what you're going to do? I feel like that's the point you're at in this. Like, I'm the one who's making this work, and if it's me putting in all the effort, I might as well do something that I want to do. And I feel like that's the big kicker here. It's kind of like, whatever you're doing to keep this going, keep this afloat, it's not even really what you want to do. So you're doing all the effort. This other person's kind of getting the benefit from that. And you're like, listen, if I'm the one doing all the effort, I'm going to do this the way I want to do it. And you can do what you need to do, but this situation isn't going to continue this way because I'm going to start doing it the way I want it. I'm going to get what I want out of it. Because if you're not helping, why would I keep going like this? Now, if you're going to step up and do something, maybe we can keep going and I'll work with you. But if you're just going to sit there and not participate, I'm changing. I'm changing how things are going to the way I want to do them. Now, you got the Ace of Cups on your side, and it's coming in with the Karma card in the action line here. And what's connecting him, connecting you to the action line, is the protection. Like, You're making changes is what I'm getting. But when I say changes, it's like you're focusing the situation the way you want it to be done. Like if there's certain things here you don't like and you don't like doing them a certain way, you're like, it would be better if we did them this way. You're making those changes. And it's weird because usually when you say changes in Taurus, that usually doesn't go well. Just stereotypically granted. But you're like, no, this is how I want it to go. This is how it should go. In your mind, this is how it should go. So it technically is a change, but you're like, it's putting things in focus. It's putting things on level. It's putting things the way they should be anyway. And you got the protection here, like this is how it should go. Karma's going in your favor. You're liking how this is going. You're putting things in focus the way you believe they should be going anyway. And nobody's stopping you. I actually feel like the other person is literally just getting out of your way with the Eight of Wands. I literally feel like it's usually either travel or swift movement. I feel like it's swiftly sidestepping, just getting out of your way. I feel like this person's literally getting out of your way, which I know a lot of people would be like, well, that would be more the Seven of Swords than the Eight of Wands. I really feel like they're just like walking away. Like it's a quick exit. I actually feel like that's more like a quick exit. Like they're just literally abandoning the whole situation. They're not standing in your way. They weren't really in your way to begin with. I feel like they're just getting out of your way. Quick exit, like they're just leaving the situation. They're leaving it behind. I just feel like they're leaving it. Now, you know that this isn't good for them. It's not good for them. You're literally getting what you want out of the situation. In the sense of like it's going the way you feel like it should go. But it's a fruitless win. That's this card. The Five of Swords is the fruitless win card. It's kind of like, even though it's going more to your liking, things are lined up the way you want them to be. It's just not, like, you would like things to go this way, plus they would participate. It's like you'd like this to all go the way you think it should go anyway, plus this person would participate and do what they're supposed to do. The fact that they're not participating and doing what they're supposed to do, it's kind of like you're winning it, but you're not winning it really the way you want to win it. You'd like them to participate and just follow along with what you're telling them. It's just not working out that way. And I feel like you're trying to kind of pull them back in. I do see, especially with the swords, there is some communication, like you're trying to pull them towards you, like, let's do it my way for a while. Just try it my way. Like, come and do this my way. You don't have to walk away. You could just try it my way for a while. Maybe that'll be easier for you. But they're not. They don't like it. They wouldn't participate the way before, and they won't participate now. They got the Five of Pentacles with the resistance, like the literally resistance card. Like, they don't want anything to do with it. They're feeling like it's worse than it was before, but they're kind of like they're just checked out from it. They're completely checked out. And what I'm getting, your reaction from this is like you're disappointed in it, but you are taking action to keep going forward, but you are disappointed. I know it's the Three of Swords, but I feel like it's all about the other person's reaction. You're sad that they're not coming together with you on this. Like, the Three of Swords is how you feel about this other person. Like, they're disappointing you. So you're very disappointed in that, and I feel that very strongly. Like, you're very disappointed, but you're continuing on with action. That's not really a shock for Taurus. Taurus is like, you hold up your end of the bargain. Typically, stereotypical Taurus is very responsible and gets things done, and you're doing that. That's just Taurus. That's the normal Taurus energy, at least the Taurus energy I'm used to. They hold up their responsibilities and they get things done. That's just how they do things. That's who they are. Even though you're very disappointed in this other person, you're still not letting things fall through the cracks. Now, as you keep going forward from this situation, you are disappointed in this other person, but you're very well aware that it's not your fault. You did the best you could. I'm getting the King of Cups with you is like you're still open to helping this person. You prefer they come back into the fold. You're hopeful that down the line they will come back towards you. I do feel like you're very upset about this person making the choices they're making, and that's why you got the Ten of Swords. It's not about the situation itself. Like, the technical, on paper, what's actually happening is not bad because you have that under control. The Ten of Swords is because it's going up with the Three of Swords. Like, it's how you feel about this person, and like they're making bad decisions, they're not doing things they should do. You're feeling bad that they're headed down a bad path, and they're just going towards more disappointment. And I feel like that's the Ten of Swords. Like, you're really disappointed in them, and it's like you're not feeling any better about it down the road. You're not feeling any better about it down the road is what I'm getting. It's all about this person and how you're feeling about this person. That's the Ten of Swords. Like, they let you down. They really let you down, and you're very disappointed. It's kind of like at first you're kind of heartbroken and disappointed, but then you're just flat out let down. It doesn't get better with time. This person is just kind of going off on their own, making decisions that you think are bad. I don't know. I feel like this is bittersweet. Because the situation, like, again, on paper, the situation itself, you've got that under control. It's the person you're dealing with, or we're dealing with. That's why you got the Ten of Swords. You feel very disappointed and let down by that person, that they chose to do what they chose to do. And that's how I'm seeing this end. All right. I'm going to shut that down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.